Hi there. We're a group of students from the University of Hong Kong, and let's talk about Babaylans.
This is our project on the Babaylans. First of all, who were the Babaylans? They were shamans from the Philippine indigenous communities, and they were commonly assigned female at birth or feminine identifying, which can translate to asog or bayok. They were believed to have spirit guides and have the ability to mediate with the spirit world, and they were given the gifts of healing, foretelling, and insight. These abilities allow them to contact and interact with the spirits and deities during seances. They were also ritualist chanters and diviners. They have the gift of traveling to the spirit world or non-ordinary states of reality. So, are there any more Babaylans in the modern world? Unfortunately, back in the pre-colonial times, the Babaylans were driven away by Christianity and what was branded as God, and they were called witches or an evil force. However, there are still Babaylan-inspired individuals in our modern world, and they believe that the Babaylan spirit concerns the Filipino wisdom and power within us. Babaylan-inspired society believes that if you have taken on a calling of leadership, such as roles as advocacy, activism, teaching, healing, or working for justice and fighting for marginalized groups, then you could be called Babaylan inspired. And this was out of the respect for the primary Babaylans in the Philippines who are land-based in their indigenous communities. So our main aim is to honor the history and inspiration stemming from Babaylans. We wanted to tell their importance to the community and raise awareness for this marginalized group. And we wanted to present how they embodied queerness, and also how they were oppressed by the Christian colonization.
Moving on, we're going to show you a puppet show of the lives of the Babaylans. Please enjoy.
Elder, something big has happened. You must come quickly.
What is the matter?
One of the children has been chosen. His skin has gone pale and his breath is faint. He may not see the next day.
Guide me to him.
Oh, Elder, please save my son. He is too young to die.
Do not fret, child. His soul is simply lost in the spirit world. Prepare these items accordingly, and I will perform the ritual to guide him back. It seems that he has potential. He will serve as a good Babaylan.
Such an exotic land, the Lord has blessed this place gratefully.
Indeed, I wonder what sort of people live here.
What brings you to our land?
We've come to spread the word of Lord, our Father in heaven.
Is this Lord of yours a spirit? That makes you Babaylans. We welcome you. Our people will give you a place to stay.
We are grateful for your hospitality.
Ever since those foreigners came, things have been strange. Even the Babaylans apprentices have been unnaturally busy.
I heard my neighbor that her son came home talking about how the Babaylans are evil and unnatural. Satanists, he called them. He even destroyed one of the idols in the house.
You too? I found some children breaking off branches from the sacred trees. I told them off, but they said that only God is sacred.
I'm worried about them. What are they doing to our children?
It is the work of devil to make a man dressed up as a woman. Not only that, but you commit the sin of lust and make multiple partners, some even being men.
You have poisoned the bodies and spirits of your own people with your so-called rituals. You are nothing but a witch.
It is only fitting that you return to the nature you claim to love so much.
As food for the crocodiles. Hey, do you know that boy over there?
No, what about him?
They say he's descended from a bayot.
Thank God he's so far away. What if I become a biot too?
I know, disgusting.
What's wrong?
I hate having to stay silent. We are only called buyouts because there is no one left to tell the truth. My grandma is reduced to performing our sacred rituals as a tourist attraction.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But on the brighter side, there is going to be a Babaylans festival next week.
One annual festival won't undo the years we spent in shame and humiliation.
Yes, but it is a festival to celebrate your heritage. I'm sure your ancestor would rather see you happy than resentful.
You do have a point. You're free that day, right? Will you come with me?
Sure, I'd be glad to.
We hope you enjoyed the puppet show. Throughout this project we have learned so much and we would like to share our learning outcome. To begin with, we were able to learn through the process of making the digital poster and puppets. For example, we deepened our knowledge about their culture, history, and current place by doing research on their apparel, as well as studying the dynamics between the Babaylans and colonizers when making the poster. Besides, voiceovers were a great way to put ourselves in the characters' shoes. We could feel the emotions that went in the writing. For instance, the worry when the younger Babaylan acted differently, the sadness and resentment, as well as the frustration of the descendant Babaylan. Moreover, it was also a chance to ponder on things through the character's eyes. What would I do if I were a young Babaylan when the colonizers came? What could we do? A great way to think critically. For example, the cisgender heteronormative view from the colonizers and classmates actually reflects how some people force the same view on queer minorities in real life, to the point where that they cannot be themselves without being criticized.
In addition, this project is a great opportunity to slow down and appreciate other cultures. We wish that this video could raise awareness for the culture of the Babaylans, as well as that one day they could restore their former glory and regain their image as spiritual leaders. Finally, we hope that more people would have a better understanding of the past queer culture and be more open to queerness. Only through research and studying can we understand more about the cultures of others. Through this project, we have learned so much and we hope you, our viewer, have something to take away from here. It is truly a shame how colonizers purge Babaylans and their beliefs. Queer people should not be treated this way. We thank you for bearing with us in this journey, and finally, stay queer.